Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Welcome to the stream. Now, today we're going to be playing some Oblivion. I have literally no plan. Just thought that it'd be fun to, I guess, celebrate one of the jankest games of all time. So, let me go on ahead and I'm going to swap the screen over. It's going to be pitch black for a second, like the Riddick movie. And then we're going to turn the game on, and hopefully everything should work out. Now, Oblivion is notoriously super weird when it comes to alt-tabbing, so I'm hoping I can set this up one time and then we'll be good. This should be good there. Okay, and it should be popping up right. I know you can hear it. Okay, let's turn that master down. Close second to the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom on the GameCube in the jank rank. Never had the pleasure to play it, unfortunately. But I believe you. Okay, we'll turn those effects up. I had the master volume at full and the voice volume at full because I was doing some editing. Last time I was on Oblivion, I was grabbing clips of Mankar Cameron to use in the Tower Lore video. So, because I didn't like any of the audio that people had on YouTube. So, I'm thinking maybe we'll just create a character, kind of do some chill gameplay, I guess. If you guys would like to see the intro, we can play it.
I was born 87 years ago.
Man, that is loud.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Love that pirate ship there.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Okay. So I'm thinking because we're doing the... Hopefully the volume should be normal now. I don't know why that was so loud. I think that video is probably just like embedded in the game's code. No, I'm not doing a stealth archer. The last time that I played Oblivion, we did a stealth build and it quickly became impossible to play without cheating because all the enemies are health sponges in this game. This game always makes me shiver a little when I think about the jump from PS2 to Xbox 360 and Oblivion. The scope was so insane. Yeah, it really was. Gun build. You're close. I do want to do a magic build. And I think Dark Elves start with a decent boost to destruction already. Mage staves, poisons, and unarmed build, please. Honestly, unarmed could be kind of fun. I don't know if it'd be super fun, but it'd be kind of fun. I would do a poll, but I know my game's gonna crash if I do. What would you guys... You know what? Here, we'll do unarmed, and then we'll also be a mage. So I don't know. We'll come up with a name in a second. I think Khajiit's going to be good because we start out with higher stats. We'll be an old ass Khajiit. You don't really see old Khajiit ever. We can't be bald. No bald representation. I guess this hair is fine. Oh, you can't even change the hair color. That's why you can't see bald Khajiit. Or old Khajiit. The balding hairline, yeah. Oh, this one's pretty good. The hairline on all these is actually pretty terrible. Yeah, let's go with this one. I like the headband with the side braids. Yeah, there's like 5 hair options. The headband's not bad. I can no longer sit through an Elder Scrolls character creator without thinking of the racist dig out their voice memes. Yeah, those are great. Oh, there they are. The Dunmer. The sweet, beautiful Dunmer of Morrowind. And if it seems like I'm playing favorites here, that's because I am. It used to be like a really fucked up looking character. Why is it spelled Dreads? D-R-E-D? I don't know. Forehead large. Yes, yes, Nerevar. Forehead very large. Cheeks. Just make a wide ass face. Oh, yeah. I actually kind of liked it more when it was more of a circle. It's too square. Okay. Chin. Now he needs to have a big chin. Oh, but really far in? Yes, the Nerevarine would be an Argonian. I agree. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. It is you. I did watch that video, but I don't quite understand the elven supremacy thing. Am I missing something fundamental to his character? Dagoth basically wants to drive the Empire out from Morrowind. So that's kind of his big shtick. And expelling the false gods as he sees them. Oh, you're a reptile? No, dude, it's chill. I just wasn't expecting you to be an Argonian this time, that's all. Why? Because the last 10 times you've been a Dunmer. Every time you've been a Dunmer. Be Khajiit Nerevarine. Okay, let me see about audio, because I've always got my audio sliders all screwy. Get that voice volume up. I just like to mess with it so that way it's like you guys can hear me clearly and you can still hear the game clearly.
Wake up, kitty, kitty.
And I feel like this is a good mix right here that I've got.
There's a rat in my cell, Khajiit. A fat, tasty rat. Does the kitty want it? Is the kitty hungry? You'd better take whatever you can get in here. Yeah. They don't feed the new prisoners. Didn't you know that?
I do want to check out our stats. So we're starting with... Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we haven't picked major or minor skills. But we are starting for hand-to-hand with 15, so that's pretty good. I know a set of gloves we can get for unarmored, so we can find those quickly. Why is Dreth talking to Astarion? True.
First, they starve you. Then, they beat you. Then, if you're lucky, they kill you. That's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Yeah. Real ones make a save where they max out all stats possible in the tutorial and start with that. Yeah, I guess I'm not a real one. I don't even know how you would do that. Yeah, you just mean like you spend hours grinding against the rats?
My job right now is to
pretty
get
funny.
you to safety. What's this prisoner doing
No
here?
mods. Not playing
This
with any
cell is
mods.
supposed to be off limits.
How's it going,
Usual
Jenna
mix up with
Gelt?
the watch.
Or Genna
Never
Gelt?
mind. Get that gate
Or
open.
Jenna
Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill
Gelt?
you if you
I
get
don't
in
know
our
what
way.
I said the first time.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
Anything for you, Wes
Prisoner,
Johnson.
stand away from the door.
I'm going.
Over by the window now.
I'm going. I'm going.
Prisoner, get over by the window now.
I'm here, dude.
No sign of Stay put, prisoner.
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face.
No.
You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
Iris Dantas. Genuine question. Do we have any suggestion that a person has ever OD'd on moon sugar-related products in the Elder Scrolls universe? Isn't Uncle Sweetshare like a moon sugar guy?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
He's pretty chill to just let us out of here, by the way.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim.
Uriel
By the
impression
grace of
next.
you.
I am your emperor.
Perhaps the gods have
Perhaps
placed you
the
here so that we
gods.
may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Yeah, I go my own way.
So do we all.
I'm in the wrong game,
But
bro.
what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, son,
Yeah,
you
I'm straight
must
up in the
keep
wrong
moving.
game. I'm supposed to be in Morrowind. You know what year it is.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it
Looks
from
like
the other
this is
side.
your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Missed Emperor Potato Head. I genuinely don't think he looks too bad. But the voice acting does help. Okay, we gotta assassinate this guy. He's gonna come out of here. Dude, the unarmed the unarmed power attack, sneak attack is so funny. Because when you normally do it, it's a punch. But when you're stealthed, you like poke your fingers out. I feel like this is an easy way to break your
Close
hand.
up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down.
The dragon fire!
Well, nice. That was easy.
Cap-
Captain Renault.
She's
Love Uriel's voice acting. Low-key, it reminds me of my grandpa. Nice. Yeah, I mean, for those who don't know, this is Patrick Stewart also. So, it's pretty cool.
Don't worry, son.
Elder Scrolls games usually have a celebrity in
They
them
won't be the
somewhere.
first to
Well, at least
underestimate
since
the
Oblivion. We've only
blades.
had 2 since
I'll
then.
take point. Let's move.
ESO is actually
Stay
chock
here,
full of
prisoner.
celebrities,
Don't
which
try
is
to follow.
really weird. Five-Finger Death Punch. Maybe we could rename him to that. Yeah. I think my game might be set to... Hold on, let me check the difficulty. Oh, no, it's normal. Okay. I guess we do have kind of insane hand-to-hand stats for the beginning of the game. Starting at 15 is a little crazy. Yes, Patricia Stewart. You guys ever seen that meme that's like... It's like dudes in Third Era 433 used to walk out of the Imperial City sewers thinking this was the fit. Easy. Seem to be in a good mood today? I'm in a pretty good mood. Well, I'm just glad to be out of work, to be honest with you. Work was kicking my butt today. I actually like Uriel Septim quite a lot as a character. He spent most of his life running around spinning plates, politically speaking. Cunning old bastard. Yeah, he's a really good character. It's a shame that they killed him off. But at least they did it in kind of a cool way. How's it going, Hikaru? Yeah, that is the fit. I don't know why this fit ever went out of style, to be honest. Do we have any spells as of this moment? I guess we have Flare. Yeah, Eye of Night. Forgot about that, but... yeah, we can do that. I do wish that spells got sneak attacks. I don't think they do. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but... oh, the pommel strike. Or, no, that's not a pommel strike. Palm strike, that's what I was trying to say. Boom. Okay, we have to be 50 to punch ghosts. That's good. That's good to know. We're doing a disarmed only run. We're going to do disarmed with magic. Just something kind of fun. Just something kind of fun for today. I've actually never really done a genuine hand-to-hand build. I've gotten hand-to-hand a little far on some characters, but, like, never a genuine build. I'll tell you what, though, this is already so much easier than doing bow only, like what we were doing last time. That was genuinely terrible. Boom. Boom. It's a lot of fun, actually. I do really hope that hand-to-hand combat makes it back in the next Elder Scrolls game, because, like, even Avowed had a hand-to-hand skill. I was like, thank you. Thank you for at least putting that in the game. Part of the problem with hand-to-hand in basically every RPG is that you can't enchant your fists. Yeah, but you could do, you could make gauntlets a part of your weapon, right? Like, or like rings could be a part of hand-to-hand combat, so I think it's more of a creativity problem than anything. I played an unarmored hand-to-hand merchant run once. It was super fun, honestly. You played a merchant run of Oblivion, like you just put points into mercantile. Yeah. So my favorite kind of magic, I was talking about this earlier with some people, is restoration. I love restoration in Oblivion because you can do damaging spells in this game. And I think that's really cool. So if we can get like a cool absorb life spell, I feel like that'd be really fun with the hand-to-hand. Yeah. Dead. Imperial Merchant went around buying and selling stuff. Nice. Morrowind's take on hand-to-hand was pretty interesting because a component skill in it lets you punch way above your weight, if you'll pardon the pun. Even the strongest enemies can't do anything if they're unconscious. Oh, that's cool. See ya. Gotta kill that guy with the trap every time you can. Ooh, I almost died from the trap. Trying to talk about it. Restoration is a valid school of magic and really broken in Oblivion. Yeah, it's a lot of fun in this game. Sad they kind of gutted it in Skyrim. Does anybody unironically use like the turning spells in Skyrim, like using turn undead and stuff? I don't think I've ever, like, once I found out what those did, I don't think I ever used them. They're just not that useful. Like, getting an enchantment with it is one thing, but, like, actually casting the spell just feels kind of pointless. Sun spells are nice. Yeah, the sun spells are cool. Although I still don't really see how sun magic is a restoration thing, but that's okay. Oh. Come here. Only use it while using Dawnbreaker. Casting is kind of dumb. Yeah, I would agree. The Skyrim mod looks like ass, bro. Is it by the same guys who made Forgotten City? Yeah, this is the Skyblivion remake. What kind of build are you doing? We're doing hand-to-hand with magic. So we're basically going to use light armor, hand-to-hand, and restoration, and I think that's going to be about it going forward. How's it going, Ranger McKay? Thank you for renewing your subscription. I saw that you did that the other day. Much appreciated.
What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We need to get the Emperor out of here.
I fought my friends more fiercely. My sword for the dragon! Damn it! It's that prisoner again.
Heyman didn't go through it first? Oh, that's okay.
No, he is not one of them.
Goblin noise is
He
locked
can
into a
help
deep
us.
part of my brain.
He
Yeah.
must help us.
I know, I think that like half of my brain is dedicated
They
to Elder
cannot
Scrolls quotes.
understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen.
They've not
How
seen
can I
what
explain?
I've seen. You know the
Listen.
9.
You know the 9, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Yep. Your stars are not my own.
I've served the 9 all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Had I seen Dakota being released? No. Frogger must return. How's it going, Imperial Knowledge? I know, we need to bring it back. Yeah, so we are going to steal, I believe they're gauntlets. We're going to steal the unarmed gauntlets over by the arena. Yeah, who knows the stars better than Captain Picard? True. And make it so. Okay, I feel like just the warrior is a decent idea, but also I really like the steed. Yeah, he's an astrology girly. He really is. That's why they took this out after this game, because the main astrology proponent throughout the Elder Scrolls universe died. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Agility, speed, and luck, though, might not be bad. Let's go with the thief, especially after, like, doing all that stuff with the tower video. I feel like the thief is...
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me? Your stars are not my own.
Your stars are not mine.
Ah, so close.
Today the thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny.
Have fun on stream. Can't stay this time as I teach classes in the early morning. Have fun. Yep. Peace out. Thank you for stopping by, though.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Yes. Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness.
I love how he just tells you the end of the game
With
here,
such
too.
hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
What is the objective for today's stream? Just to make a fun build and hang out for a little bit. Not really anything too lofty in mind. Akatosh, aka the Goat of the Divines. Akatosh is pretty cool. I always liked Zenithar the most, for some reason, but I think it's just because I like the name Zenithar quite a bit.
You'll never take me down! Oblivion, take you! Show me
He told you that? Why?
Yeah! Let's get this.
Okay. Let these guys get involved down here now.
You thought we'd go down easy?
I guess we could be leveling up block, too. Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. He's the Grand Master of my order. Oh, I'm dead. Zenithar burning that one dude alive in ESO is wild. Oh man, our last save is so far back. Balls. Oh, do we have the death music? We have the death music loop. Oh, Oblivion. Insane.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
Wah. Lives quietly as a monk at Wayne Priory, near the city of Corn. Near the city of Corn. I think the Joffrey jam has made it so I just, like, remember all of Boris's intro now. By the night, by the night, by the night. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. Joffrey would be the one to know. Yeah, I mean, Oblivion's 19. It really should be in a retirement home at this point.
The Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We
Here
need to
they
get the
come
Emperor
again.
out of here.
Man, this guy's got a lot of health. Why do you have human hands? You're a Khajiit.
Damn it,
You
it's
know,
that prisoner again. Kill him.
I hadn't
He might be
even
working with the
processed
assassins.
that yet. I think
No,
they are
he is
technically a
not one of
little...
them. He
They're
can help
technically
us. He
supposed to
must
look
help
like they're hairy, I
True,
think,
sire.
but they do just straight up look like human hands, don't they? Oh, he's pathing to me? I had never even knew you could, like, walk away from him like this.
Come closer.
Come closer.
Prefer not to have to shout.
No, no! Get away! Didn't catch that? Who would be the one to know? Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my
Come with
order.
us.
He lives quietly as a monk at Wayne Priory.
They cannot under...
Okay, we're gonna skip this because we just heard it.
The signs are...
Okay. Are they...
You may as
Okay.
well stick close and let us do our job.
Oh, where does he live? Oh god, how does it go now? He lives quietly as a monk at Wayne Priory, near the city of Coral. Near the city of Coral. Gotta get the hi-hats in there.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to
Let's
death.
just train our block for a second.
The Emperor's danger.
Yeah, Ohm's Khajiit hands. For those who may be uninitiated, although I'm sure that a lot of you in this chat in particular are, the Khajiit in Daggerfall were, or maybe it's Arena, or maybe it's both, I don't know. But the Khajiit in one of those games were just like elves, basically. They didn't look like cats at all.
Has mercy on you.
Let's get this.
For the Empire!
Both? Okay, yeah. Oblivion can legally get wasted in Europe. I'm officially old. Yeah, definitely not over here in the States.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
What do you think of Oblivion so far since you got it early? Oh, it's great. Yeah, this this version of the Oblivion remake is fantastic. Very true to the original, I will say. Yeah, really, really faithful art direction.
The gate is barred from
Almost
the other
no
side.
change in a lot of departments, actually.
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
I don't know. I don't see any good options here.
Oh, walk in.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him. For the Emperor! Oblivion take you!
He just stuttered like crazy.
Die, damn you! Take that!
Told you to stay with him. For the blades and the Emperor!
This one's mine!
Go third person.
What's the matter? Get in touch!
Third person is ass in this room, dude. I can't even see anything. Okay.
If you want to help,
You're
get back and protect the Emperor.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings.
No.
Take the amulet. Give
Give
it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Picked a bad day to get caught up with the Septons. Oh shit. Okay, now we gotta walk out here. Gotta loot Glenroy's katana. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Glenroy.
Talos save us. We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Okay, so the Emperor gave it to me. He's gonna say, strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that... Oh, what is it? They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men.
He must have given it to you for a reason.
The Amulet
Did he
of
say
Kings
why?
is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry.
I skipped a part.
The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Given it to you for a reason. He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about.
Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers? I think he's going to call us a monk. That's my guess.
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced monk. Am I right?
See? Know this game too well. Okay, we are going to start with monk, because that picture is just too good. Custom class, our focus will be... I think we'll want our combat skills buffed up a little bit. Hand-to-hand has to scale off of strength, right? Blunt blade and hand-to-hand, yeah. Strength and probably... I like moving fast, so we'll go with speed. None of this really matters at the end of the day, but athletics, acrobatics, and light armor are good to have. Or maybe we go with luck. Luck could be kind of fun. We'll do a luck build. Strength and luck. And then we'll do acrobatics, athletics. We'll want block, hand-to-hand, restoration. And then we're missing out on light armor. And I like doing alchemy because it's a way to power level. If you really want to. Although you don't have to do it. Security is also, like, okay, but once we get the skeleton key, that won't matter if we play that far into the game, so... What does luck do for you in Oblivion? Barely anything. Okay, we are going to be... Yeah, it makes you lucky, exactly. Okay, next person that I see type in chat is going to be the name of this guy. That'll be my plan. Billy. Okay. You sure you want to be a Billy? I guess.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
After the sewers, then what, Boris?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Sorry, dropped my phone. Yes, I understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you do, Boris?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering my comrades' swords. I'll see that they are given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Noah Antweiler? Are you sure you want to be Noah Antweiler? I never would have guessed. Well, anyway, I wasn't far off. Gotta get this chest here. Imagine how much you could sell the amulet for. Honestly, I don't know a person crazy enough to buy the amulet from you. I guess Mankar Cameron could come and ask you for it. Okay, let's see what our stats are now. Because we picked the Thief, also our luck stat is going to be at like... Yeah, our luck is at 65. Which really doesn't matter for anything at all, but it's kind of fun. And then here we have our hand-to-hand starting at 41. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. I do have to alt-tab the game. Hopefully it doesn't crash. But I used my mouse wheel, and if you do that... Oh, hey, it worked. Cool. If you use your mouse wheel in Oblivion, or Elder Scrolls V, for some reason, if you're like also doing stuff on OBS on the side, it'll scroll your other monitor for you, so it like scrolled chat way down. So I had to pull you guys up on my phone. You can win betting on the arena. Is that actually true? How's it going, TJ? I always find it funny in these games somewhere they tell you to go somewhere urgently, meanwhile you as the player go to the completely other way and become the guild master of like 3 guilds. Yeah, that's, so I actually have a run I've just been playing for fun, in Skyrim recently, and it's been interesting because I haven't played Skyrim, like a genuine playthrough of it in quite a while. So I've been enjoying this run that I've been doing. I'm like a stealth conjuration character. But, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, I never turned the Dragonstone in, because I didn't want dragons to spawn. If you guys don't know, dragons do not spawn in Skyrim until you bring Farengard the Dragonstone. So if you never want to deal with him, or with dragons or anything, just don't do Bleak Falls Barrow, and then you'll be fine. Okay. The world is our oyster. Stealth, Conjuration / Illusion is one of my favorites. Yeah, that perk point in Illusion, where all the spells you cast are silence, is super fun. So I've been doing a build where I've been using bound weapons the whole time. And I have invisibility in one hand and muffle, so I alter between those. And then I conjure my bound dagger. And honestly, like, if you guys haven't done a Skyrim stealth build with melee weapons, specifically with daggers before, it is so much more engaging than stealth archery. Like, I know stealth archers are the big meme, but using a dagger and like getting backstabs and slitting throats is really fun. So I recommend it. Oh god, look at that render distance. We can see coral over there. That is disgusting. Oh my god. There's Bruma. Holy shit. Terrible. Don't punch Sif to death. Already done it too many times. Why does the hero Kavach start hearing voices after escaping the sewers telling him about Marin's Razor in some dinky-ass castle somewhere? It is kind of funny when you think about it as, like, well, because the quests are phrased like they're letters that you're getting, you know? And it is kind of funny where it's like, I've heard a rumor, or I think the Deepscorn Hollow one, according to a mysterious message that's been delivered to me. Like, bro, who delivered you this message? You just left the sewer. Doesn't even make any sense. I think we will try to get Frostcrag's Spire. It's going to take a lot of money, obviously. Oh, first things first, we go to the Imperial City Arena. We need to get those. I don't get the appeal of Stealth Archer. In my total 3,000 hours of Skyrim, I've never played a Stealth Archer build. Someone explain. It's just kind of busted, and no one can ever find you at a certain point. After you shoot an arrow, like, the enemies just forget that you exist, and you can play so far back that you never have to worry about anything whatsoever. But I also do genuinely really like the archery in Elder Scrolls. It's kind of fun to, like, I don't know, track shots and stuff. Has the Oblivion remake actually been confirmed by Microsoft or Bethesda? I do not believe it has been by either. Yeah. Okay. Did sneak around to this chest, which I can't reach through here. Yeah, landing long-range shots feels good. Yeah, I would agree. Will these two ever stop beating the shit out of each other? I thought they went to bed. A door on the Nibbin Bay, nice. Okay, now they're going to sleep. Jesus. Stuff like that's funny, like how in New Vegas, if you have any of the DLCs, you just get a pop-up of all the gear that you had. Yeah. Okay, actually, who sees me? Come on. There we go. Okay, this is a very hard lock. So we'll see if we can get it. Shit. Okay, there's one. Should be two. Three. There. Okay, we gotta cycle this one a bit. 4. And 5. Fuck, I hesitated. That was me. There we go. Okay, very hard lock indeed. Song of Horomir, that is a hand-to-hand leveling book, I believe. Blade level up, never mind. Okay, so the bands of Kuang Lao. We just have to make sure that we don't get arrested. And now we have our hand-to-hand at level 61. And our unarmed strikes, I believe that means we're doing 6 damage with our hands. So, kind of insane right now. I'm so bad at this lockpicking game. Another friend loves it. It is my favorite lockpicking in any of the games. I don't understand why people don't like it. To be honest, it's so easy. Okay, once you understand the system of it, I guess. It becomes easier. Yeah, what quest do we want to do? It is also very satisfying. Agreed. Is Kuang Lao Akaviri? I would imagine. I doubt there's any lore on this character. Probably just sounded cool. Frostcrag. Yeah, we'll just go to Frostcrag, I guess. Yeah, and I guess what we want to do now is just, like, try to level up Restoration in any way we can. We could also level up... I did put Acrobatics and Athletics, right? Okay, I did. So, yeah, jumping around will level us up. We can do Alchemy if we want to, but it's a bad idea. Open this. So this is a hand-to-hand build. It's going to be hand-to-hand with magic, but yes. Snow. We need more snow. It's me, Nord Grobor. I've lived in Bruma for 30 years. One way that I used to level up my skills in Oblivion, like my acrobatics, was I used to jump off the top of Frostcrag Spire. I think if you land like here-ish. Okay, well that just kills you. Don't do that. Maybe if we land here?
Oh.
Yeah. Where's Tom Cruise? Wrong Oblivion, my friend. Does anyone else get that when you guys search stuff up for Oblivion, or if you ever search stuff up for Oblivion, you come across the Tom Cruise movie from 2013? That thing is a blight on my Google searches. I've never even seen that movie. Like, is it good? Just did a second ago, yeah. This is gonna kill us. Nope, never mind. Heard it's mid. It looks so mid, to be honest. Oh wow, that killed us. Yeah, we gotta slide over here. This is not leveling us up as much as I thought it would. Do you think the Sload should rule Somerset instead of the Thalmor? Yeah, for sure. Why not at this point? Okay, well, Frostcrag's gonna take us a while. I guess we could do Mage's Guild stuff. There's a handful of really easy Mage's Guild quests we can do. This is Matt Mundane 2, by the way. God, what's his real name? Mundane Matt. What's his real name? Matt Jarbo. By the way, thanks for your videos. I like to listen to them while at the gym. Esoteric lore is best when you're covered with inch-thick sweat in the middle of summer. Agreed. Yeah, for a while my thing was Elden Ring lore. Like I would listen to Elden Ring lore a lot while I was like mowing the lawn or whatever. Pretty sure the quick save / quick load trick to stop your fall speed works in this game. Really? Yeah, Matt Jarbo, that man is a loon. Yeah. Of course. This is the Fighters Guild. I am walking to the wrong places. The Mages Guild is... Is it back here? Yeah, I thought they shared a courtyard. Saw your Prisoner Theory video on my recommended long before I even knew you were a test channel.
Hi.
Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly Elder Scrolls at this point, just because it's the game that I know the best. I would love to do more Elden Ring stuff at some point. I'd love to, I mean, do more stuff for every kind of video game. I recently released that Pillars of Eternity lore video again, but like nobody really cares about Pillars of Eternity, so it didn't get that many views. But you know, I branch out when I can. But yeah, I would love to do more Elden Ring in the future. It's just that I don't really have too much to contribute to the conversation at that point. Like all my creative juices went into that video.
I understand her parents.
And that had been a theory I was working with for a long time.
Good day.
Pillars video was cool. You should do others. Yeah, I will do. I will plan on doing other Pillars videos as well, regardless of how many views they get, because I just love Pillars. So
Hello there.
it is my second favorite fantasy universe. Elder Scrolls, Pillars, probably Dark Souls after that, but Dark Souls is like so... It's difficult to call it a favorite fantasy universe because it's like so much of it's left to imagination, and like even more so than the Elder Scrolls, right? Okay, Falcar. Here he is.
How do you do?
I'll watch the Pillars of Eternity videos once I play the game. You have my word.
Did you want some?
I appreciate it. Try Tyranny. I actually started a Tyranny playthrough about 2 weeks ago.
Are you sure you're up to it? You seem a little slow.
Wow, what a dick. Yeah, I want to join the guild.
I expect this will end in disaster. But nonetheless, I will grant your request. Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. To advance in the guild, you'll need recommendations from each local guild hall in Cyrodiil. A feat which I'm sure will elude you completely. If you manage to actually receive the recommendations, you'll be eligible for entrance to the Arcane University. I shall be quite surprised as well. Now, unless you wish to attempt to impress me with your no doubt staggering intellect, I have actual work to attend to.
Did you ever use paintbrushes to cheese to the Mehrunes Dagon fight early? No, I've seen the video of it before though. And I know, like, I've used paintbrushes to cheese around the game before, but never to do that.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Yep.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
Crazy quest.
Be seeing you.
Can't watch the Pillars video because I'm playing it at the moment and don't want any spoilers. I totally understand that. Yeah, that's another thing too with that video. Like I've got 2 spoiler warnings in it because one of them's more like foundational lore. The whole first section of my Pillars lore video is foundational, so it's not like super spoilery stuff.
Greetings, Khajiit.
And then the final part of the video goes into spoilers, like heavy spoiler territory for Pillars 1 and 2. Did you install a mod to make the subtitles less yellow? I did not, no. Yeah, Tyranny, though, it seems really cool. Like, I'm very, very interested in it, but every time that I play it, I've started, like, 2 sessions of Tyranny. I haven't gotten too far into it. But, when I play games like that, I really, really, really want to pay attention fully to it. And recently I've been, like, hanging out with my friends in our Discord channel, so it's like I don't really want to play Tyranny at that point, because then I'm not even giving them any attention. I'd just be listening to that game. Top 5 game lore goes in order top to bottom: Elder Scrolls, Dragon Age, Pillars, Witcher, and then Baldur's Gate. I'd say that's a good list. What does she trade
There's
in?
much I can show.
Not anything good.
We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed.
Yeah, I'm
He
Dietz.
gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy.
Boy and see.
And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Do I know about Witcher? I mean, I know about the Witcher series. I played a little bit of The Witcher 2, and I played a little bit of The Witcher 3. Never finished any of the games before. But I liked them. Thought they were good. It was one of those things at the time where it was such a commitment to... Oh. Or it was such a commitment to finish The Witcher, you know?
Greetings to you.
She did say that Falcar had to be out of earshot, didn't she?
Well, we can talk.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Goodbye.
there we go. I wish we could get an Elder Scrolls game in the same vein for the battle for Middle-earth RTS style. Oh yeah, RTS would do really well. Anytime or anything like city builders or empire builders like Civ would also be really good. Where's the Ring of Burden? Yeah, there's a mod for Crusader Kings 3 set in the Elder Scrolls universe called Elder Kings 3. Yes, I have Crusader Kings 3. I have it specifically for that mod. I just haven't gotten around to playing it, but it is something that I'd like to do on the channel at some point. Okay, why can't I find this ring? There's this thing. Stupid quest marker, man. It's not being very helpful. Okay. For real? I thought it was over by Vidkun here. Oh, he has it. Okay, he's got it on him. God, what an idiot. Okay, you can drop the Ring of Burden. And you can just, I forget what the key is for it in this game. So let me double check my controls. Grab is Z. So, if you guys ever wanted to know how to easily pass the Mages Guild Well quest, well, now I am going to struggle with this, but you grab the ring with Z, because for some reason, you can just carry the ring, but you can't have it in your inventory. We'll drop that. And it'll stay there for the rest of time. Bethesda seems allergic to doing new spin-offs that are not just mobile games. Yeah, I don't know why they stopped doing spin-offs after... Well, I guess I get why they stopped doing them after Redguard, but like...
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falcar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falcar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one.
Mm-hmm.
You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council.
Getting the good guys faction on your side is quite a work in Tyranny. Managed to get it once and can't remember how now. Yeah, I love with Obsidian. One thing that I've loved with their games in the past, I will say, like, in my Avowed review, I kind of brushed on this, but, like, I think I talked about it with someone in the comments, but, like, one thing with Avowed is that Avowed had a very clear and dead-set villain. And what the Pillars games have always been good about, and what Tyranny seems like it's good about too, is that it's like, there's not always a correct answer about who the good guys are, or who the bad guys are, or whatever. Like, Tyranny starts you out making decisions like you're working for a tyrant, literally, and then you're, you know, helping these two factions, like, claim the rest of this land for them. It's like, you're already starting the game out as a bad guy, for the most part, so... I find the settings of their games really interesting. Yes. Same thing with Pillars 2. I think that all the factions in Pillars 2 kind of suck. And that's one thing that makes that game really cool. Uncle Phil, my favorite Elder Scrolls game. Happy birthday, Oblivion. Well, happy birthday to you too, Uncle Phil. Whenever your birthday is. Yes, evil wins in the end. Which is a very interesting setting to put somebody in. It's like you're living in a world that's already evil. How are you going to exist in this world? We might as well do this anvil one.
Yes.
I'd say Oblivion is also my favorite Elder Scrolls game. It's just also the most dog shit one, respectfully. Mage's Guild is like, that's, yeah, fighters, but Mage's is right here.
From where do you hail? I greet you. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in
Okay,
all
this must
Cyrodiil.
be the restoration chapter.
Take care.
The dozen or so people that voiced Oblivion and Skyrim probably have millions vocal cord issues after the thousands of lines they had to record. Yeah, probably. I mean, they seem to be doing okay. The handful of them that we, know are doing okay.
Well met.
Cheydinhall? Nah, it's Alteration. Yeah, we in Anvil now. We're Anvil gang. Hill. I never play with music on, so actually hearing it in
Hello,
context is
associate.
surprisingly nice. Yeah, I think I'm a big proponent of having music on while you're playing games, unless it's like an FPS game. Like if I'm playing like Call of Duty or Overwatch or something like that, I'll sometimes turn the music off. But even still, like it's helpful to have music on in those kind of games because it can give you a cue for, I don't know, like how much time is left in a match. Sometimes the music ramps up near the end of a game. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through some of this dialogue. Okay.
Goodbye.
Since ultimately it's not that important. Honestly, too, is there a quest that I have that doesn't have a quest marker? Because I think that we could just, like... Unearthing Mayron's Razor. I'm just going to put Unearthing Mayron's Razor on. Let's play without the quest markers. So I noticed I'm just following him around. But I know where this quest goes. It goes up to this inn up here. So we just travel on the road. Morrowind is the best, in my opinion, but Oblivion is my favorite because of nostalgia and hours spent as a kid. Your character's a beautiful specimen, by the way. Does he happen to enjoy moon sugar? Yeah, he's pretty terrifying, to be honest with you. He enjoys a good dose of moon sugar every now and again. Yeah, no, Oblivion is, like, mostly all nostalgia for me, so I understand anyone that says that it's, like, shit, because it is. Miss how small the male Bosmer were. Yeah, I think that Skyrim really, like... I don't like that there's not a height slider in that game. I get that it makes sense for armor design purposes. That's one of the reasons that, like, when you play Baldur's Gate, like, all the characters have the same base model. There's buff guy, buff girl, regular guy, regular girl, but you can't make your character... There's my Ike the Liar. You can't make your character, like, overweight at all, or you can't give them any kind of, like, different features like that. But it's from an armor design perspective, so they can make all the armors have their models be good looking. And I'm sure that that's kind of what they did in Oblivion, because if you look at the, like, helmets in particular, they look really weird if your character has a big head. So I get it from that perspective, but ESO has weight sliders and height sliders and everything. Although their armor was a bit clunkier looking in year one. I'd like to take this chance to tell you that I offer myself to read quotes for your videos if you ever need so. I am an amateur voice actor. I will do it for free. I have semi-professional equipment. It's pretty cool. I think I'm good to read most of my stuff, though, but I appreciate it.
What is it?
Common Alva.
Hello, stranger.
Come inside. Playing small races is kind of fun. Everyone looks down on you. Yeah, literally. Okay, we go in here. Oh. Oh yeah, we have to get a room. Okay, I'm remembering.
Yeah.
I've played this quest a time or two. Is she...
Welcome to the...
You too.
Oh, is it? They're sleeping down here, aren't
Hello
they?
there.
Excuse me. Yep. Christophe Moraine.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn.
Hey, it's Joffrey.
Let me guess. You too.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant?
Yep.
Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself.
I'm convinced that Oblivion has better quest writing than Skyrim, but I don't know how much of that is nostalgia. No, I think that's valid. I think that Oblivion has... Maybe writing isn't the best word for it, but the quests in Oblivion are a little bit more conceptually fun, I guess. I mean, you've got stuff like the Painted World quest is really memorable. Glarthur's quest is really, really interesting and fun. Like, I feel like a lot of the time in Skyrim, the quests aren't... Yeah, they're just not nearly as interesting. It's typically like, go find a thing and go into a Draugr ruin and then, you know, leave. Although, in my replay of Skyrim, there have been some quests that I've been like, okay, this one is kind of good, that I've forgotten about.
All right, it should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle a matter quickly. Now get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
I love that they do the thing where it's like they keep referring to the mage as a male, and then they're like, oh my god, what? It was a girl the whole time? Such a 2006 quest. Okay, well, yeah, I think this is why I put my rest time so high. Yeah, Oblivion has the best quests, I would agree. The guilds in Oblivion are really good too. Yeah, the Companions sucks. The Companions is one of the worst quest lines in probably anything ever. There's a handful of issues with it. Like, I could go over it in depth in a video at some point, and honestly, maybe one day I will. Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild are great in Oblivion. Yeah, the Fighters Guild's also good. And I will say the Mages Guild... The Mages Guild, I think people look at the Mages Guild with rose-colored glasses a lot of the time. Because conceptually, it is very cool. But in execution, like, I like the recommendations part of the Mages Guild. I like the idea of fighting against necromancers, but I don't know, actually playing through it, I think it is the weakest of the four. I love the recommendations portion, but it is the worst guild, I feel. Yeah, yep, there we go. What do you think is the best Elder Scrolls game overall? I think Morrowind overall is the best one. It's the one that doesn't have... Like, genuinely, Morrowind doesn't have jank in it.
Did I not tell you to...
Oh, oops. Morrowind barely has any jank in it because the NPCs didn't have, like, the weird Radiant AI that they do in this. So, yeah, way less weird shit happens. And, the combat is functional. It's not like the level scaling problem that Oblivion has. The writing is thoroughly solid. The exploration is really fun. I think even for it being a dated game, it's the least broken of all of them. What about general open world do you think is better, Skyrim or Oblivion? Skyrim's got open world feel unlocked.
I'm afraid your journey... I'm just...
She's so dead.
Here! Ah!
Oh, wow, we're so dead. I like how guilds interact with one another in Morrowind too. Yes, agree. I think they're really cool.
I'm afraid your journey ends...
Okay. Man, she does a lot of damage. Oh, I hit him. Is he gonna be pissed?
This ends here!
Yeah, the skill requirements were cool. I really dislike, too, in Skyrim, that they don't give you a guild rank. I always thought it was so cool in, like, how in this game you rise up through the ranks, you can become, like, an evoker or a conjurer or whatever. And then in Skyrim, it's just like, okay, yeah, you completed a few quests and now you're the guild master. Heard the factions are good, in quotes, in Starfield. I don't know about that. I haven't played Starfield enough to know. I really thought about buying Starfield to play through it and, like, I don't know, negatively review it, basically, but that's already been done by so many people. But yeah, to follow up on that point from earlier, I do think that Skyrim, basically, like, if you're going to delineate
So, what...
do the best things, I think that Skyrim has the best gameplay and the best, like, I guess gameplay kind of covers it. It has the best gameplay and the best, like, world to traverse. I don't know if I'll say explore, but traverse is probably the option that I'm looking for. Like, Skyrim is really pretty to just walk around it, you know? You can just enjoy walking through Whiterun Hold and seeing the giants go by. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on, I'm still here if anyone can hear me, but... let's see. Okay, hello? Are we good now? Type in chat if you can hear me and if things are going a little bit smoother. Okay, you hear me? Audio's perfect on my end, it's the video that's stuttering. I can hear you, it's just Oblivion being Oblivion, I can hear you. Okay, okay.
Ugly little animals.
Nasty creatures, but I hear they're
Nasty
needed
creatures.